Come on, man. Come on.
Pick up flags against the Eagles
This
every week.
second and 10. Here we go.
Second and 10. You got to score, man. We need a touchdown.
Oh, shit!
Throw.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Are you telling me it's a pick six? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Philly! Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Oh, shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He's passed the fuck out! Oh my god! Oh my god! What a bad pass! Oh my god!
Horrible throw!
What a stupid pass!
Horrible throw.
Oh shit!
That's it. That's game.
Oh,
That's the game.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit!
You know, so it's like, all right, basically, you want to eat some ass? You want to eat up some ass? Eat up some ass. Let's go.
All is right with the world right now. Oh my goodness. Good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. What's up, Joe Boo? And Bucky the Beaver. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. And let me say thank you to Eagles Nation for making this a great beginning of my 60th birthday. And seeing Philly 500 meltdown, it's been a while since we've seen that. And boy, does it feel good to see that. So this means nothing if the Cowboys don't take care of business and get a win on Sunday. But right now, the door is now open for the Dallas Cowboys, as well as the New York Giants and the Commanders, to maybe upseat the Eagles. The Eagles are in free fall. Now, before we get into everything in here, the tush push. I think we got to deal with this. This tush push crap is freaking ridiculous. You know, if you look at this, take a look. This is Micah Parsons, and I have to agree with Micah Parsons. It's funny. We don't hear from Micah Parsons as like we used to. Remember when we used to? It was like all the time. We get the podcast on Tuesday. You could expect on Tuesday it would have been Micah Parsons literally going off on a podcast about the tush push. Now we just get tweets. And as he put it, he tweeted out there, this is not football. It's not football. It's freaking ridiculous. It's literally rugby. And it was funny how Philly 500 was so excited about it. It's like, yeah. And I think it might be karma.
They're going to
freaking rugby.
Hurts touchdown.
Freaking rugby, man.
Touchdown. I kind of, in a weird way, I kind of like it because it pisses the league off.
It's just,
you know?
It's freaking rugby.
I kind of, in a weird way, like it because it pisses the league off so bad.
What you doing?
So mad.
What you doing, baby?
A bunch of calls against us now. Watch.
What you looking for? Maybe I can help you find it.
Well, they're doing it on purpose to rub it in. I love it. That's so demoralizing.
Oh, shut up, Philly.
Demoralizing when you know you can't stop something.
16-13 Eagles. Yeah. So demoralizing. Yeah. It's karma came back to bite him in the ass. So now we have, here's where I look at it. The Eagles are in free fall. They are there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. The Eagles, I said it on Dan's Leo show. I've been saying it for a couple of weeks to Leo. And Leo, oh, no, it's just a tune-up, man. We're just getting it. We just start off slow. Bro, this is beyond starting off slow. This is full-fledged implosion. I said they're a powder keg, and all they need is a spark to blow this thing up. And now A.J. Brown is claiming that he was not part of any meeting. Oh, shit! A meeting that people had been talking about how great this meeting and stuff was. So we're going to deal with this morning the implosion that is the Eagles. We've got plenty of time to get ready for the Cowboys versus Carolina. But let's go to this tape because this is nice seeing this happen to such a wonderful team.
The fallout.
The execution isn't there. We get behind the chains. I get very predictable. At the end of the day, we got to be able to keep the defense guessing, not be predictable.
I don't get into it's predictable or pointing fingers. Like I think KP's doing a hell of a job, but we all got to be better, and that's just the truth. And if anybody else thinks anything different, they got to wake up.
I got to be better. Got to be better. I take ownership for it. A lot of autonomy and a lot of opportunity there with the ball in my hands, and given those situations, I have to be wiser and more detailed with it.
You had this meeting this past week with Saquon and Jalen. What was behind that?
I don't recall a meeting.
Oh, okay. The meeting that we're at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Those guys did happen.
No, we didn't talk to them.
You weren't in the meeting?
I don't recall.
Or you don't want to?
I don't recall.
Okay. So we got plenty of time to talk about this. Put your feet up, people. There's a lot to unpack here. So the Philadelphia Eagles in the last 5 days went from 4-0 and everything is fine to 4-2, and now we can't even get on the same page as to whether or not their three biggest offensive stars had a meeting. Dan, how do we explain this?
Well, everything was not fine. Right. They were 4-0. The offense was a mess, and we were talking about it and being told, but it's okay, they're 4-0. But there are serious issues to fix on this offense. Now, the question is, does this become 2023 when they started 10-1 and then fell apart at the end, never got the offense figured out? Or does this become 2024 where around this time last year, they were at a little bit of a slow start. They had this meeting with the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, who's now head coach of the Saints. And the idea was, our offensive line's playing great. So let's just open some holes for Saquon Barkley and let him run 70 yards for a touchdown. Great plan. Problem is, now the offensive line's not playing great, and it's banged up, and Saquon's not playing like he was last year. So you have a team that doesn't have a great deal of confidence in its passing game, and there were some examples in those highlights as to why they might not. Right. And now they don't have any confidence in their run game either. So, unless you're going to just get 2.5 yards on every tush push and you can just keep getting first downs, I'm not sure what foundationally there is. They can adjust their scheme and they can figure some things out, but they don't really have a foundational identity for the offense right now, and that's why it's hard for me to see what the fix is.
Yeah, I mean, D. Wood said it on Monday when I said, have the Eagles lost their identity? He said, you can't lose something you never had. This season, they haven't had one. You were right. Last year, it was obvious what it was. And this year, it looks like they're trying to do a variety of things. As I turned it to you, Harry, to ask you the question, I promised you a statistic that would show you it's even worse than you think. A17. The Philadelphia Eagles scored 0 points in the second half last night, which for them is sort of par for the course. These are their season-long numbers. They are dead last in points per drive, in scoring rate, and in punting rate in the second halves of games. Dead worst in the entire NFL. Harry, you played offense. You played on some really good offenses. This team should have a really good offense. They have a really good quarterback. They have two really good receivers. They have one of the best running backs we've ever seen, and they have an offensive line that, even if not playing at its level, is still above average at minimum. So why is this offense so bad?
Greeny, it's a variety of things. And number one, I'm going to say not committed to the run game. And we've seen that come up the last two ball games. Versus Denver, Saquon Barkley only has 6 rushes. Yesterday in the first half, he has 8 carries for 56 yards. He finished the game with 12 carries and 58 yards. They ran the football 15 times in the first half, and 5 times in the second half. So that tells me you're not committed to the run. Now, I get it. You may have offensive linemen hurt here and there, but still, you have to be committed to the run game. That's the bread and butter when it comes to this football team. That allowed them to win last year. And I get it. It's not as I would say, positive as you would want it to be, but you have to run the football. Secondly, if you want to beat the Philadelphia Eagles offensively, you have first and second down production on defense. The last 2 ball games, 7 of the 11 third downs versus Denver, guess what? 3rd and 7 or more. Yesterday, 6 of the 9 third downs, 7 yards or more. They struggle to pick up third downs when it's this down a distance, 3rd and 7 or more. So you don't allow them to get into that tush push phase where they can just do the tush push once on 3rd down, on 3rd and 3, and then again on 4th down if they don't pick it up on 3rd down. You're forcing Jalen Hurts to be back there in the pocket and become a passer, and he has not been good versus the blitz or pressure this season.
Now, to illustrate that point very quickly, I was watching the game with a bunch of viewers from ESPN Bet, and the first 2 plays of the game, Saquon, big gas run, 30 yards. He's going to go over. He's over, I think, was 87 and a half, whatever it was. We were all like, oh, he's going way over last night. And then it felt like from that point forward, he was almost the forgotten man in the offense. You were there. What did you see?
You see, and after the game, both Saquon and you heard Lane Johnson talk about whether the offense is predictable or not. You just talked about D Wood. They don't have an identity. It's time to start asking the question, why? Kevin Patullo has been in the NFL for a while now. He hasn't been a play caller, but he's been in the NFL. If this offense is predictable, is that because they don't believe in the quarterback to be able to open the offense more? Is that because they believe this is the best shot to be productive on the offensive side of the ball? These are intelligent coaches that have found ways to win games. Nick Sirianni is still on the staff. Why are they not doing more offensively? Why is the play action not working? Why are they not able to run the ball? Even last night, they start the game off to have some good runs. You look at later on in the game, it's 1 or 2 guys not blocking the guy they're assigned to, and that changes it. You look at this play right here, Jordan Mailata, one of their best offensive linemen. He is just beat by Brian Burns on that play. That's not play calling. Right here, left guard pulls. He's just beat by Kayvon Thibodeau. That's not play calling. A guy has to execute. They're going play action here. The fake between Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley does absolutely nothing. So no one's open. So when you're watching this offense, it's more than just it's predictable. Guys aren't executing. Guys are relying on to be their stars.
Quickly. And to your point, J-Mac, when Saquon Barkley has those early runs, remember those RPOs that they used to run?
Yeah.
Why not try RPO and then hit a slant behind it once the linebacker jumps up and bites it? So we're not seeing any of that from the Philadelphia Eagles like we've seen it in the past.
Let me get Joe Fortenbaugh. Normally I walk to Joe Fortenbaugh, but today they're going to roll Joe Fortenbaugh to me. I like this. Go ahead, Brandon. Bring him on in. Bring Fortenbaugh into the look at Brandon just moving people around. Joe Fortenbaugh is our betting expert extraordinaire. B, he is from Philadelphia, so he's cranky this morning. I warn you ahead of time. Right. Joe, what do you have?
Giants blue on.
First off, you missed a great joke on the tush push right there. That's exactly what we're doing.
That's a good point.
Now, based on everything we just talked about, best way to look at betting the Philadelphia Eagles would be to miss the playoffs. It's at a price of plus 250. Now, I want you to think about this. Plus 250, what does that mean? It means 28%. So ask yourself, greater than, less than, or equal to 28% chance of missing the playoffs. I think it's greater, which is why you can.
Wow. They're talking literally about the Eagles missing the playoffs. Are you kidding me? Wow. You want to know what's funny? I tell you what's amazing is how things have changed so dramatically, because this would be last season, this would have been major news. This would have been major news if this was last year or if Micah was still on the Cowboys. And this is Micah Parsons going off on his teammates and things. Let's go to the tape.
You know, you should be pissed off. Like, you sitting down pissed off. We just gave up 40 points, and we're talking about we can't give up 20 and how we shouldn't lose games. Well, that's how you lose games, you know. So we should be pissed off. We should be ready to come out here, play Sunday, regardless of who's playing, and whoop some butt if we're really dogs. You know, that's how I look at it. Like, we really say who we want to be. We should take that how we finished last, and we should punish these guys. And we should want to leave a statement. Like, it should be a statement win. It should be a statement on defense. Like I just think it's a statement. Like, these guys should be pissed off because I was pissed off. Running to the ball, like, that's contagious. Like, how we showed them statements those first couple of weeks, like, You know, I told the guys, say it's like be phenomenal or be forgotten. No one thinks about a good defense. We don't talk about good defenses. We've seen a lot of good defenses. 11, 12 weeks of the year, they're pretty good. But those other weeks, what did they look like? You know, we think about those great defenses, those guys, the Ravens, Denver, Chicago, still get brought up because what they did consistently for 17 weeks.
Wow. So, you know, if he was still a Dallas Cowboys, that would be Micah Parsons throws everybody under the bus. You know, Micah Parsons going off on his teammates. And at the moment, you got to say that the Cowboys look
consider the best.
Look pretty good at the moment for what happened with the Micah Parsons trade. So that's where we are right now as far as the Dallas Cowboys. We've got a little chink in the armor, and hopefully we can continue to see the Eagles' downfall. And I'm going to say that really the next 2 weeks is really going to determine the Cowboy season. If the Cowboys can go on a 2-game win streak, all of a sudden you have to look at this and say, yeah, this is real. And maybe, just maybe, you look at making a move like a Trey Hendrickson. Because if you get a win against the Panthers, all of a sudden you're 3-2-1. If you get one against Washington and you're 4-2-1, and now you've got a victory over two of your division rivals, and the Eagles are imploding. Let's be clear here. I don't think that this is a 1 week fixable thing for the Eagles right now. They've got some serious problems. Saquon is not running right. The play calling is unimaginative. The players look like they're walking, just sleepwalking, and they're still beat up from last year. I don't know that this thing turns around. They can. It'll happen. And I know if they do, people are going to say, Mark Holmes was just stupid. Well, I'm giving you the possible scenarios. And nobody knows for sure one way or the other how shit works. And this is where you have to understand that things change. People get injured. Guys step up, that you weren't expecting. And the NFL is a fluid situation where nobody can predict with 100%, 50% certainty about what's going to happen. If they could, Vegas wouldn't be in business. Alrighty, good people, as always, I appreciate you guys, and have a great day. Freaking rugby.
Hurts touchdown.
Freaking rugby, man. Sorry, wrong one. Forgive me. Wrong one. Come on, man. Come on.
Pick up flags against the Eagles every week.
Second and 10. Here we go.
Second and 10. You got to score, man. We need a touchdown.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are you telling me it's a pick six? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Philly. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's passed the fuck out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a bad pass. Oh, my God.
Horrible throw.
What a stupid pass.
Horrible throw.
Oh, shit.
That's it. That's game.
Oh,
that's the game.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
So it's like, all right, basically, you want to eat some ass? You want to eat up some ass? Eat up some ass.